Hey, so I'm working on this bell for Josh and Leslie, and I've been working on it for days, believe it or not, in my spare time. Yesterday, I actually worked on it for 4 hours. It sounds insane, but it was in, here's the little bell. It was in one, two, three, four, and then this last piece I'm working on. It was in five pieces, and as you can see, it looks it looks pretty good. I still have more clear coat to put on it, and everything's getting painted by hand with a little tiny brush, which is right here. Here's my little brush that I'm using. It's actually that's from sitting in the solvent. Um, but I have different colors. Actually, they're nail polishes. Here's the white for that. And then here's sort of a blush pink, which is that little flower right there. Uh, this is a labor of love, and which I'm torn about because, first of all, when we do a client's home, uh, in the contract, it's very clear, and we tell them anything of value at all, it's your responsibility to protect it. And that's actually the verbiage in our contracts, in our agreements. Um, I always assume people are going to have common sense. And if something is as valuable, they multiple times have said this is a family heirloom, yet it was on a coffee table on top of a book. Knowing the kind of construction that we had to do there, it was the whole entire place, and it was a lot of a very heavy construction. A little confusing why you wouldn't take it and wrap it up, even toilet paper, stick it in a drawer somewhere. I don't know. I would have done that, obviously, if something's important to me. I mean, if you have a little dog, you don't leave the door open for it to run into the street, right? You take care of it, you protect it. It's your responsibility. So, Caesar was moving this piece of furniture because the owner Josh wanted to move the couch and asked for Caesar's help. And what happened was that the bell got toppled and broke, and somehow it became our responsibility. So we tried to have it sent out to be repaired, and the place, from what I understand, had an issue with the artist, and uh, somebody passing away that did a lot of this kind of restoration, and it wasn't even the price. I didn't care. I didn't care. This project has been a losing endeavor from pretty much the beginning, and there was so much that the previous owner did that was so wrong, and which I stepped up and I fixed all of it. So the reason I'm torn on this is that we're at the end of this project, and we should have been paid already, and we haven't been. We haven't been paid, and we don't even know what direction. But yet, here I am working on getting this piece to fit in here absolutely as perfectly as I can get it to fit, and working on that by sanding it by hand for it to fit in there. Um, and I can show you. This is a handful. I'm gonna pull of these sanding emeries. I have one that's a diamond one that I'm using now, and sanding and sanding and sanding this little piece right here, so that little piece will fit in there perfectly. Once I glue it, I'll start doing all the hand painting, and then I'll start putting the clear coats on to try to even out. When you do this, you're going to have little where it's glued, like right there. I mean, it's so close. You can see a little how it shines. You can see a line there. So I'm putting coat after coat of clear to even it out, and then any additional painting that has to be done. Um, I've had a lot of people around me say I'm insane taking this kind of time in order to do this for them. Uh, fact they haven't paid their bill, and um, it makes it difficult. But I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit different from most people. When I make a commitment, I make a commitment, and I see it through, no matter what. So this has been a lot of work, a lot, and I'm supposed to have it to them at 11 a.m. and it is now 7:30 or so. So I still have time to finish it. The reason I'm making this video is because I would like for them to see it one day and realize who I am. I don't know what their opinion is because I've heard through other people they've been saying some things that are not kind about me in the building. But I have so many friends in that building, so many friends, and we were all clients or are clients. So it's Christmas time, and I have actually found out how many people in that building love Caesar and I, and how much they appreciate what we've done there. Just finishing up the lobby so everybody gets to see it, and we put a lot of love in what we do. But I want Josh and Leslie one day to see this and understand what commitment, what real commitment is to anything you do. Things are not always going to go the way you plan. Most of the time, they are not going to go the way you plan. So I hope they like the end result. I'm going to do the best I can. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. You know, a broken bell is a broken bell, no matter how hard you work. But I can tell you, it looks pretty good. So a lot of time, and a lot of love, and a lot of commitment, and I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it to be true to the person I am, the person that I was raised to be. Um, so this tribute is to my parents. And we're not here this Christmas. My mom just passed away about a year ago from COVID. And this is a sign of a commitment of what they made me to be, who I am, the love that they showed me, and everything they taught me. So this triumph, this little bell, this little triumph is for them. Merry Christmas, mommy and puppy. I love you.